Welcome back to the channel, guys. Mr. H here for some Terminator Dark Fate news. I've got two videos to do with Terminator Dark Fate coming out today, so hopefully you will stick around and tune in for them. If you are new here, make sure you hit subscribe, turn the bell notifications on as well if you want to be notified. Will be some slight spoilers ahead for this. I keep saying it, and all the comments that come through are like, yeah, I don't care. Spoil away, no one cares. But I've got to say it, be some slight spoilers ahead for this. So, Terminator Dark Fate aged T-800 Schwarzenegger stunt double mask. Now, why is this relevant? Why am I making a video on it? Well, it confirms a few things. It confirms that Terminator Dark Fate will feature an aged Terminator again, which I feel is such a shame because they've just taken the idea from Terminator Genesis. You know, like there's literally no originality there at all. So I think that's a real shame. So it confirms that, but then it also starts to corroborate more and more things that we had heard from all of the test screening leaks. Again, we only knew about this initially from the test screening, so it does confirm that. Now, it says, so, pictures were taken by actor Pedro Hernandez Cruz, have surfaced from the set of Terminator Dark Fate. Images which feature the makeup trailer, a stunt double mask for Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800, suggest a later stage of battle damage in the movie, which of course will be added in post as CGI. Now, if you look at this does marry up with a lot of what we'd already seen on Arnold Schwarzenegger's face in some of the leaked photos. Well, they weren't even leaked, they were just taken. We can see a lot of the damage, but it looks to have been, you know, extensive. It's gone further across his face. So there's a lot of damage there. And I will say this, as a prosthetic mask, or as a stunt double mask, that's bang on. That looks great. I mean, obviously it's not going to move or anything like that, but that's fantastic. Like, that's really, really good. Now it says the prop masks were painted by, here you go, this is why, Academy Award winner Bill Corso, who also worked on Deadpool. Obviously this is one of Tim Miller's buddies, or from the industry anyway. It's great to see the use of practical effects in Terminator Dark Fate as opposed to CGI facial mapping, face swapping in post. However, it's only a stunt double, so the majority of the CG work will be actually on Arnold Schwarzenegger. So although there are some pros here to say practical effects and things like that, they're still going to be changing it. But I don't mind. It's just dependent on the actual end result, isn't it, really? And it says, hopefully the fusion of practical effects and CGI is balanced and able to complement each other in the finished movie. Now, this is the actor's Instagram page, and you can see there's some very interesting. I mean, this is a side profile shot of the mask. So if you're looking at the amount of work which will be done in post, it's quite extensive, but it shows us just how damaged Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to get in the film. Obviously, more than likely it's going to be from the Rev 9 Terminator. There's a shot in the trailer where it looks like the Rev 9 Terminator and another Terminator are fighting underwater. Looks like this will probably be Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800. But I can't help but think that it's just such a waste. They've really just gone and copied Terminator Genesis, a movie which largely was hated by a lot of people. They've just gone and copied the idea, which is, again, such a shame. So there's another photo here. This is just the frontal shot, which we'd seen at the start. I'm amazed that they're allowed to show this. Really am. Really, really am. Now this says, taken at the defunct Mercedes car factory, this location will be Arias Motors when the movie is released. This is very likely to be the car manufacturing plant we saw in the first trailer with Grace smashing Rev 9 around with a mallet. Eagle-eyed fans will notice Tim Miller wearing a white hard hat, likely belonging to Pedro's character. So it's fine. I just think, you know, what does this reveal to us? Well, here you go. Here's the Arias. Here's the Arias Motors. Now, yeah, it looks like they're going to infiltrate it. Maybe they work for him because they're wearing it there. So Danny Ramos and Diego Ramos, her brother, played by Diego Boneta, both have jobs at Arias Motors in the movie, and you can also bet Arias is the origin of Legion. Now, Legion is a new anti-terrorist program which just replaces Skynet. It's basically it's Skynet 2.0 or Skynet Lite. I can imagine so. I wonder how political they're going to go with it, whether they're going to bring in corporations, right? Maybe, and here's just like a wild speculation, because I don't know, from all of the leaks, we don't know where Legion has actually come from. We know that the Skynet succeeding in its mission in killing John Connor, I said there were spoilers, in killing John Connor, sets up a different timeline where now Legion rises to power. So what if they're going to bring corporate, because we know they're bringing border into it. Obviously, they are on the border here. And there's like detention camps and things like that. We know they're bringing that into it, but maybe the fact that Arias Motors, they've built a lot of props for this, right? They're using a lot of sets. So Arias there, they've got, uniforms there. They're in, a large part of it is here. What if, in this, Legion stems from Arias Motors and they're bringing corporations into it? So basically trying to paint corporations as some big bad entity. I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past them. Now, in an interview in November last year, Pedro Hernandez did say, "I just finished filming this story that was an experience for me because nothing to do with the kind of films I've made. We work with a great production, an immense set where they work with construction cranes because you find out that they are going to fly a trailer as well as spectacular cameras. Then the experience was fun and very pleasant, but also very amazing. Everything was filmed in Budapest and they recreate a part of Mexico there. When I arrived, I learned that I would be the manager of a factory where the story takes place." So Pedro Hernandez is obviously the manager of Arias. Pedro has stated that his role in Terminator Dark Fate is as the manager of a factory, and we can clearly see from the image taken on the set of his character's name in the new Terminator is Silvio, and he's the foreman for Arias Motors. So, a few things to note. Arias Motors, huge part of the movie. T-800, aged again. Such a shame. But that's some staggering prosthetic work. That's really, really good. That's really, really great. So I reckon, here's my hot prediction. I do these every now and then in videos. My hot prediction is, yes, we're getting immigration in this movie. And I think what we're going to do is we're also going to get big bad corporations. I bet you anything. I bet you anything. I didn't even know this was released in September. It's coming out soon, isn't it? What are we in? We're in August. Oh. September. It's out next month. We've only just had a trailer? That's somewhat worrying, I think. Now again, that reiterates back to all of the test screenings and the leaks that were coming out surrounding that. Because they did test screen. Tim Miller has admitted to that now. And he's also admitted to Legion. So corroborating all of the leaks. I think they had really bad feedback from the test screenings. We inevitably know that was the case anyway, because people took to Reddit to complain about it. Because they were that disappointed with the film. And the fact that it's releasing in September, when we've only just had a feature trailer, is bad. And I say that's bad because we know, most people that deal with the industry know, standard marketing ramp is 6 months. To release a trailer so close to the movie indicates a lack of faith in the product from the studio, not wanting to, basically giving people less time to view the trailer, so less people are informed of how bad it is from the trailer. If that makes any sense, it should do. So there you go. Look, that's this first bit of news. Terminator, Dark Fate, aged T-800, Schwarzenegger, stunt double mask. Found on set, confirms all of the plot leaks again. Just a shame that they're copying Terminator Genesis to get some original ideas, for God's sake. At this point, you might as well have just continue Genesis, right? Surely, if you're just reusing the same ideas. But anyway, I'll hand it on over to you. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. If you are new here, hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I have been Mr. H. Take care.